Now coming to the next one. In last class we have studied the genotype, the phenotype we have studied. Next, coming to the homozygous character. Third one, the homozygous character. Homozygous. It is a condition where in an homologous chromosome will having the same type of chromosomes are presenting, then we can call that as the homozygous. That means on a homologous chromosome will having the similar that means will having in the same genes will having the same type of character is presenting, then we can call as the homozygous. That means it is a character where it is a condition, it is a condition where a pair genes are presenting present on the homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosome. So chromosome is called as, that means a paired genes which are presenting where we can call that as the homologous chromosomes. Here I will having the homologous the chromosome. Homologous chromosome where will having a pair genes are presenting. So that pair genes which are presenting on the homologous chromosome, then we can call as the homozygous character or condition, homozygous condition. So here example we can take in place capital T where it represents the tall character, and small t where it represents the dwarfed character. So you will having a pair genes are presenting on the homologous chromosome, then we can call them as the homozygous condition. Fourth one is the heterozygous. So here in heterozygous means it is a condition where the pair genes are, that means different genes are presenting on different pairs. That means different pairs are presenting on the homologous conditions. That means different genes are presenting. So here it is a condition. It is a condition where unpaired genes are present on the homologous chromosome. Then this condition we can call that as the heterozygous. That means we're having unpaired means different genes are presenting. So the different genes which are presenting, example we can take in place as a capital T, a small t, where it represents the tallness. Here a capital T, a small t. So here there are two different genes. These are the two genes where they are presenting on the homologous chromosome. Then this condition we can call as the heterozygous condition. Next, coming to the dominant character. a dominant gene. So here what is the dominant gene means? It is a gene where they are expressing the dominant character on the an alternate or contrasting a gene. It is a gene. It is a gene where express dominant character, a dominant character over the on the contrasting gene. Contrasting means alternate gene, we can call that as. That means it is a gene where express the dominant, that means it is dominating over the contrast. That means other gene it is dominant is expressing than this character, this gene we can call as a dominant gene. It is a gene where expressed dominantly over a contrasting gene or dominant character is expressing. So otherwise you can call them as a dominant character also. Dominant character means it is a character or it is a gene where it is expressing the dominant gene or dominant character over a contrasting gene, then we can call as a dominant gene or the dominant character. And sixth one, here for example, if we see a tall is crossed with a draft. Here we can able to produce the tall character only. I means here tall character is a dominant character and contrasting character is a draft where it does not express. So here we can call as the dominant gene. Next, a recessive gene or a character. So here a recessive gene or character means it is a gene. It is a gene where recessive character, where recessive gene fails to express over the dominant gene, then we can call this as the recessive character. That means here if we taken place a draft character, a draft is crossed with a tall, then we are able to get a tall only. Why means here a draft character will not express over the tall. So here it is tall is a dominant character. So dominant character is not presenting. That means here recessive character is fails to express over a dominant gene. So that is called as the recessive gene. Next, seventh one, a hybrid. Hybrid means here we can call it is an offspring where two or more characters are expressing. It is an offspring. It is an offspring where it express one or more characters. Then such type we can call as a hybrid. Hybrid means here it is a crossing of it is one or more characters are presenting where it is an offspring. So this character we can call as the hybrid. And eighth one, monohybrid cross. So here what is monohybrid cross means? It is the cross of an homozygous condition where here in a homologous chromosome, it is a plant or animal where it is presenting in a homologous condition where it express, that means it consisting of only, it express only one character it is expressing when it is hybrid is taken place. So you can call as monohybrid cross. That means when crossing of two different parents, that means when crossing of two homozygous parents are crossed over, we are able to producing only a one character is produces. That is, we are crossing between, that means crossing of homologous parents which differ in one character, then it is called as a monohybrid cross. Mono means single, hybrid means cross. Here the producing of one character, that means only one hybrid, that means it is offsprings where it produces one or more characters. So here only a one character only we are producing. That is when the crossing of two homozygous parents, two homologous parents are crossed over. Here differing, that means the organisms differing in only one character is differing, then we can call as the monohybrid cross. Next, second one, a dihybrid cross. A dihybrid cross. When crossing is taken place, when crossing between two homologous parents which differs in two characters, two pairs of the contrasting character, which differ with the two pairs of a contrasting characters, they are differing, then we can call as the monohybrid cross. That means in monohybrid we are getting only one character is are presenting, but here in the hybrid you will differ with two characters are differing, then this condition we can call as a dihybrid cross. Next, if you see in the test cross, here test cross means here it is F1 generation is crossed with an recessive parent. F1 generation is crossed with a recessive parent. That means when F1 generation is crossing with a recessive parent, then it is called as a test cross. F1 generation means if taken capital T, small t is crossed with the small t. Here we are able to get 1:1 ratio we are able to produce this. So here how it means capital T, small t, small t, small t. So small t, capital T, small t, small t, small t, small t, small t. So here the genotypic are in the form of a 1:1 ratio, that is heterozygous tall character 1 and the homozygous recessive character is 1 we are able to producing, so that here we are able to get the 4 we are getting the 4 character, that is 1:1 ratio we are producing, where it is crossed with a recessive parent. And here last one, that is the back cross. Back cross means here F1 generation is crossed with any of the parent. F1 generation is crossed with any one of the parent. So here when one of the parent means either dominant or a recessive character. So when it is recessive means in the form of a 1:1 ratio, here we will get F1 means capital T, small t is crossed with capital T, then capital T, next capital T, small t, small t. So that here also the same, we are getting here purely dominant character is 1:1 we are getting, and heterozygous 1 we are getting in the form of a 1:1 ratio, where here either it may be a monohybrid test cross or dihybrid test cross or a monohybrid back cross or a dihybrid cross. We are able to get the 1:1 ratio, that is in monohybrid ratio. Is a dihybrid ratio means here we can able to get dihybrid ratio, dihybrid test cross or a back cross. Will get 1:1 ratio, we are able to produce this. So these are the definitions which are presenting in a genetics. So now coming to the first one, that is a monohybrid cross. So here that is for going into the monohybrid and a dihybrid cross, here we have go for the chromosomes. What are the chromosomes? How these chromosomes are transmitted into the one generation to the another generation. So here the chromosomes. So here the chromosomes are presenting, these are what are chromosomes means, what are chromosomes means? A dark stained bodies present in an nucleus. That means the dark stained bodies which are present in the nucleus, they are called as a chromosomes. So here the chromosomes are called as the vehicles of the heredity. Vehicles of the heredity. Heredity. Here these are the vehicles of the chromosomes are called as the vehicles of the heredity. Why you can call them as the vehicles of heredity means here these are transmitted, that means the chromosomes are transmitted from one generation to the another generations. That means from parental they are transmitted to their offspring. So they are transmitting here, the chromosomes are transmitted from parents to offsprings, or otherwise we can write from one generation to the another generation. That means chromosomes will transfer, that is the parental characters, that is parental chromosomes. So here we know that there are in humans, here will consist of the 46 chromosomes, will consist of the 46 chromosomes are presenting, and each organism will having their different chromosomes are presenting. So here if you see in here, onions will having 16 chromosomes are presenting. In monkeys will containing 68 chromosomes are presenting. Here insects, if you see in insects here, thousands of chromosomes are presenting. And in fruit flies, here will having 4 pairs of chromosomes are presenting. That means that the chromosomes are range from one organism, they are differ from one organism to the another organisms. Otherwise, if you see in gorillas will having 48 chromosomes. So here donkey, if you see dog and other cats are will having 68 chromosomes are present. That means the organism will differ. The chromosomes are differ from one organism to the another organism. But in humans will having 46 chromosomes. So these chromosomes are transferring, where they are transferring means here that chromosomes, 46 chromosomes, here 23 chromosomes are produced from the father, 23 chromosomes, 23 from father and 23 from the mother. So here these are transmitted again when their zygote is formed. Here the 46 chromosome will be maintains a constant. That means here they are undergoing the meiotic division. Here in the cell division, the chromosomes are undergoing a meiosis. Due to the meiosis, here reductional division is going on. Due to the reductional division, half of the characters, half of the chromosomes are produced from the father, and half of the characters, half of the chromosomes are produced from the mother. And where here it helpful for formation of a constant number of chromosomes are maintained, that is a 46 chromosomes will be maintained in an organism. So here for that only here chromosomes are called as the vehicles of the heredity. Heredity means transmitting of characters from one generation to another generation, or we can call as from parents to the offsprings, these characters are transferring, then we can call as an heredity. So here vehicles, that means these are the vehicles. Vehicles means transport from one to the another place. That means from the parental they are transferring to their and offsprings, or the young ones, these are transferring. So that here chromosomes are called as the vehicles of the heredity. And how these 46 chromosomes are presenting in our body? In our body, here in humans will consist of the 46 chromosomes. So here the 46 chromosomes, or otherwise we can write here as the 23 pairs of chromosomes. So here these 23 pairs will divided into two types. One you called as the autosomes. One we can call as an autosomes, and second one is called as the allosomes. Here autosomes are also called as somatic chromosomes. The somatic chromosomes, the chromosomes, and the allosomes are also called as the sex chromosomes. So here the chromosomes are classified into two types. What are the two types means? What are that two types means? Here we are having they are differentiated into two types. So here we will differentiated into two types. One is autosomes, or otherwise called as somatic chromosomes, allosomes, and they are called as the sex chromosomes. What are autosomes means? Are somatic chromosomes means the chromosomes which are helpful for these are helpful for these are helpful for the development of these are helpful for the development of these are helpful for the development of a body. So such type of chromosomes are called as the autosomes, and or otherwise they are called as the somatic chromosomes. So here the autosomes are will containing a 22 pairs of the autosomes are presenting, and allosomes are sex chromosomes. Here these are the chromosomes which are helpful in the sexual, that means these are the chromosomes are present in sexual organisms. Here these are able to identify either a male or a female organism. That means the chromosomes which are helpful for identification of identification of a sex, that is that is a male or female. So here this is where they are called as allosomes, or otherwise they are called as the sex chromosomes. These are helpful for the an identification of a sex. Sex means either a male organism or a female organism. So here in our body will consist of totally, here will consist of a 22 pairs of an autosomes, plus here it consists of an XX chromosomes are presenting in females. These are females, female, and it is crossing with the 22AA plus XY, that is a male. So here we will having the same process, that is a 22 autosomes, 22 pairs of autosomes are presenting, plus and one X chromosome. That means here two X's are present. There are homozygous. Homozygous means they are having the same type of character. Genes are express the same type of character. It is expressing, so that we can call as the homozygous chromosomes. So here we will having only we are taken place only, and one X chromosome we are taken place. Then here we are getting a 22 AA plus X plus 22 AA plus Y. Here it shows that the male, that is here these are, it shows the heterogametic or heterozygous. That means here we are having the male consists of two different chromosomes are presenting. The two different chromosomes are, one is X chromosome and second one is a Y chromosome due to the having two different chromosomes. So we can call them as the heterozygous, or otherwise you can use heterozygous condition or a heterogametic a condition. Hetero means different gametes. That means if the organism having two different chromosomes are presenting, then we can call as heterogametic. And if the organism is having the same type of chromosome, so we can call as homogametic. Homogametic, having the same type of the chromosomes are presenting. So here the deciding factors. Here the deciding factors are the males. That means here in olden days it shows that the females are the responsible for the producing of either male or a female. But scientifically it is proved. It is proved the males are the responsible for the identification, that is producing of either male or a female organism, but not the females. That means males only are the responsible for the producing of a male organism or a female organism, but not a females. That is scientifically that is proved by the this science is proved, scientifically it is proved. That is, if you see in here 22 here, when you crossing here we will get the 44 chromosomes plus an XX chromosomes, where here represents the female, where it represents the female. Likewise here the same is crossed with the, here we are able to get the 44 AA plus XY. So here totally we are able to get the male. So here male having two different chromosomes. So here male, if X of the male, sorry, X of the female is fuses with the and X of the male, then we are able to producing a female organism is a produces. Or otherwise the X of the female is crossed, is fuses with the and Y of the chromosome of the male, then here we are able to produce the male organisms are produced. So here it shows that the males only, here showing the males are responsible for the producing of an young ones, that is either a male or a female an organism. That is here. So here 22 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs of autosomes plus one X chromosome of here, and 22 pairs of X, that is male and female are fusing here 44 AA plus XY, XX, that means 46 chromosomes are producing, where we are able to producing a female gamete. Here also, here 44 22 AA means 22 44 AA plus XY means here 46, 44 plus 6, sorry 44 plus 2, here 46 chromosomes, where we are able to produce. If XY is produced, we can call as a male organism, and the XX are produced, we can call as the female organism. So that here scientifically proved that the males are the and responsible for the identification of, that is to produce either a male organism or a female organism, but not an females. It is scientifically proved. So in a next class we will discuss that is a monohybrid as well as the dihybrid cross.